Hey guys, welcome back. Jared at 3Cs, and today they are introducing the new 2026 CFMOTO off-road lineup. Pretty cool. Last year at the dealer meeting, got to ride all these things, but this year it's all just emails. So if you're looking for the other options, the C-Force or the Z-Force, please check out our channel. It's going to be the videos on either side of this one. So just did a C-Force video, same exact thing. So that was ATVs. We're going to talk about the utility UTVs, so let's jump into this. So I'm going to share the slides right with you guys right on the screen that I'm looking at. So this is right from CFMOTO. It's their product guide. And the very first one, of course, is going to be the U10 Pro. This is the Highland version, right? So heat and AC, it's been a really, I want to say big seller. It's been the fastest selling model that we get in. So it's been very limited with how many we've gotten, but as soon as they arrive, they're gone. They're not even here. It's like we store them for the customer for about 3 days at most while they arrange shipping or picking them up. So U10 Pro, they make this in two versions. It's the XL, so it's got the extended, longer 6-seater, or the 3-seater. So these things come loaded. Heat, AC, power tip-out windows, windshield wiper kits, LED lights, electronic dump box, just powered glass door windows. So it's a really cool feature. Rear glass slider window. I did a video highlighting the 2025s, and if you want to check that out before we get 26s in, you can check that video out. As soon as we get 26s of this in, you better believe we're going to be doing full walk around videos and riding these things. So been a really good seller as fast as we get them in. We've only had a couple issues with doors. That's been the biggest thing, is the door latches. CFMOTO's already had, I think, at least 1 or 2 recalls depending on the model, trying to fix those door latches. So that's been the biggest and pretty much only complaint that we've experienced is door latches. Other than that, there's been guys putting a lot of miles on these things, and I'm trying to think. There's really nothing that's specific to this model that's been bothering people. So Highland Pro doesn't look like it changed much. It's all the same stuff. I wish there was more of a technical PDF to go along with this. So if there was something, I could tell you guys right now, but I don't have it. Here is the spec sheet. This is the next page down, and this is exactly the same colorways as last year, except the camo is a new camo. It's called like Kantani camo versus True Timber camo. So the red and the black are identical. And here's the spec sheet. You guys can read down through there. You can pause this video and see the different things. So keep in mind, as soon as we get them, we're gonna do videos. And apologize for all the noise outside because it's middle of the day. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. So showroom's rocking. So the next one down is the U10 Pro non-Highlands, right? So this is just your normal. If you don't want all the bells and whistles and the cab stuff, you can walk in and grab a new U10 Pro. Still get the features that get like the power dump box, the all new motor, all new clutching, all new shift on the dash. We've done videos on the channel of us driving these things around, parking them on a hill, and it comes right out of gear. It's amazing, this new electronic shift. It's so important for these things. It's been great. So check out those videos if you want to see me sitting in these things. And then, of course, as soon as we get them in, we're going to ride them. So the price on these didn't really change too much. So if I jump over here real quick, the U10 Pro went from $16,999 to $17,400. So it only went up $500, which is really cool. So I think the tariffs and everything else are much more than that. So CFMOTO's done a really good job keeping the price close to last year. To me, that is no more different than a normal model year MSRP change. So good job on CFMOTO to do that. We'll show you guys the spec sheet on these guys. Again, same 3 colors, just like last year. Let's jump down to the UForce 1000 XL and the UForce 1000. This is a huge seller for us, and it still is. And I think it will continue to be because it's a huge value. So for $13,999, that also went up $500. You get power steering, winch, roof. It's 1000cc, a dump bed, LED headlights. So many features in this UForce 1000. It's been a staple since 2019 with CFMOTO, and I'm glad they didn't discontinue it. I was afraid when the U10 Pro came out, this was going to go away pretty quick, and it hasn't. So thanks to CFMOTO, especially that XL version. Look, it's $16,000 for a 6-seat side-by-side. That's crazy. So. And we're comparing that to the Polaris and the K&Ams of the world, right? Pricing's incredibly better. So pretty cool there. Updated rocker switches for 26. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to get these in. I can give you guys videos of that. So there will be little things, I'm sure, like scattered around the vehicles, and I wish I had more of that info to give you, but they really didn't give us much. So let's scroll down to the spec sheet on this. Twilight blue, nebula black, and then the camo again. So those are 3 color options. pretty cool. The blue's been really good. It's a good blue. We like it. So there's your spec sheet on that one. And this next model has been my favorite model. We're selling a ton of it, and the price is amazing. Did they change it from last year? Let's see, 12,999 up to 13,400. So holding true, it's 500 bucks more than the other one from last year. So at 13,500, you get so much for the money. And I like the 800 for where we live because it's narrower. So it's technically a four-seater. You got 4 seat belts, only 2 per bench. But man, it's a bench seat. You got plenty of room in there. A lot of storage underneath the seats. Again, full roof, power steering, winch, LED lights, aluminum wheels, dump box. So much value for the money. Like, there's Polaris ATVs that cost more than this consistently. I don't mean to pick on Polaris. We could fill in the blank, and what you get there is insane. So really like this XL model, this 800. The motor's very smooth, by the way, and the shifting on this 800 is really, really good. So very thankful for that. Here's its spec sheet so you can read down through there. I'm glad they brought back the Desert Tan because that was a huge hit 2 years ago. So pumped to see the Desert Tan come back. Come down to the UForce 600, and this has been a huge seller for us since they came out. So when they got rid of the UForce 500 and went to the UForce 600, we were very thankful for that. So many changes, and they continue to refine this too. So I just did a video about a month ago comparing the Ranger 570 to the UForce 600. I thought the 600 really held its own. So the 570 was a little quieter. The only thing I didn't like about the Polaris was that the radiator was so much smaller, and in that video you'll see how much smaller it was. The cooling fan came on in that Polaris all the time, and it only had 200 miles on it, never was in mud, so it was not a dirt factor, it was just a design factor. So really like these 600s, and again, I'm going to tell you, power steering, winch, roof, aluminum wheels. And I say that a lot because like people will go buy a 570 Ranger midsize and they're like, oh, well, I paid only a little bit more, but I'm like, you didn't get the power steering, you didn't get the winch, you didn't get the roof. And like, you start adding those things up on the Polaris and it's a lot more money. So keep that in mind. Go sit in these things, go drive them around. We really like the UForce 600s. I think they're smooth, they shift smooth. Here is the spec sheet, only 2 colors. We're going to get the Desert Tan, which is my favorite, so I'm okay with that, and then this camo color. I was wondering if I was going to get like any kind of clutching update, because some people do complain about like a jerkiness on this. So go drive one, make sure you're comfortable with it. But I will tell you, driving that next to the Polaris, this was no jerkier than the Polaris. And you can look at the video, watch how it shifts on initial takeoff. So that is the UForce lineup for 2026. Unless they release something mid-season. And all the pricing that we just talked about, I want to make sure you guys know that it can change at any time. MSRP changes because of tariffs and mid-year price changes. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned on the channel for like full walk-arounds. When we get these in, we're going to go around them, ride them like always. So enjoy the ride. We'll see you in the trail.